just in time to block that shot. Call it the alarm block, and you know they're not hitting snooze. Which one will be selected, and which 3 blocks will get rejected? Now that we're all awake, vote now for your top play of the week. And if you
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the small forward position. Here is House. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Collins. Good D by Covington. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. It's a 3-point game.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Harden scanning the floor. He kicks it to Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here is Harden. Pass to Westbrook. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Houston moving it around. Harden the pass to Tucker.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
There's the pass to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Harden's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Herter. And he converts the layup.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Kicks it out to Covington. Westbrook passes to Tucker. And here they come. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the Hawks, Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter, and it's Bembry in for Kevin Herter. A nice shot by Tucker. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Young outside. Out to the right wing. Collins looking around. Reddish with the ball. He's against Gordon. A shot by Reddish, no good. Here's Harden, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. Then McLemore, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Atlanta also making some changes here. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Collins. And it's Teague in for Young. Now, here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Green. 3-point lead. Carroll finds Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Last season, Damian Jones getting ample chances to show what he could do. Not a huge quantity guy, but boy, he made the most of his touches.
You know, Damian Jones, he makes about 2/3 of his shots for his career. He knows what it's about, and that's finishing at the rim. A bit of an old school center in that regard. He lives at the rim on both ends.
Now, Reddish. Following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Back to Green. Passes it to Rivers. Carroll with it. To the wing right side. Rivers in the corner. This one for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Bembry. Pass to Reddish. He lobs it, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And how about the youth?
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Hawks on top, up by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Green is out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's McLemore. Then there's Gordon. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Daniel House is checked in for Eric Gordon. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. It's rebounded by McLemore. Houston leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. James Harden, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Austin Rivers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Young for 3. The putback. Rebounded by Tucker. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets.
Ooh, love it, love it.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
For Houston, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Whoa, hammering it in.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Herter passes to Young. Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. Good on the bucket.
And providing the support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Rockets. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Back to Westbrook. Houston moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Collins finds Capella. Here's Herter. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside. Pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Harden, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. The Trae. Another shot. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Capella.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Houston gets it back.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Young's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of hand on it.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Collins against Covington. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. Again, Young missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Tucker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now an 8-point Rocket lead. Capella finds Collins. Young outside. 3-pointer. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that'll do it for...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 6. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. Reddish comes in for Kevin Huerter. There's the double team with Covington. Here's Young. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Covington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Greg, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility, one of the best values in the league as far as productivity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And McLemore kicks to Covington. Houston moving it around. The pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Back to Westbrook. Green left side. Shoots from the baseline. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The kick out to T. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot. But now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, G.A., Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
Back to Gordon. Shoots the 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Reddish. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
And it's Gordon penetrating. McLemore dishes to Carroll. Outside Gordon. Rivers against T. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
The kick out to T. Passes it to Fernando. Feeds to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Rivers with it. Gordon kicks to Rivers. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by T. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rivers in the corner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rivers has got his second basket of the game.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Teague for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Gordon. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Rockets on top. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. E.J. Tucker is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Rivers in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's stolen by Carroll. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Young, right side. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Good on the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Gordon, the pass to Rivers. Now, here is Harden. They get it back. Can't hit that one. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Eric Gordon with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Inside, Tucker. Houston moving it around. Pass to Harden. Dishes it to Tucker. On the wing, Gordon. For three. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Rockets leading by 8. Kicks it out to Harden. Now the pass to Carroll. It's Rivers on the wing. And here's Harden. It's Carroll on the wing. He's looking for Tucker and finds him.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here's Dedmon. Guarded by Tucker. Young outside. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
On the wing, Gordon. To the inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dedmon offline with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Gordon dishes to Harden. Gordon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Rivers against Young. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Dedmon.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Passes to Rivers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Tucker. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young against Rivers. Collins wide open. He fires. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Down low. Tucker dishes to Carroll. Pass to Rivers. And there's the feed to Tucker. Pass to Rivers. It's Carroll on the wing. Back to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires from deep. Collins grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Big time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
Harden the pass to Carroll. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Young with no one around. They get it again. From deep. With the tip. And Collins is right there.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He gets Harden with the drive. Count!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young outside. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Want your highlights to be featured in a future episode? Then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Those were some sweet blocks. Want to boost your defense? Mobile One has you covered.
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And there's the pass to Young. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Tice. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Tatum. Tice kicks to Hayward. Celtics passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. To the middle. Tice, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
In the corner, Tatum with it. From outside the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Herter passes to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tatum's shot is off. Watson gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Atlanta.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And they pick up 2.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
At the elbow, it's Reddish. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the dish to Reddish. Here's Hunter. Got a piece of it. Feeds it to Capella. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Reddish. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Damian Jones comes in for Collins. Bembry's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. The Celtics also changing it up. Ennis Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
That is the strength of Ennis Kanter on display. This guy is so good at staying with his shot, even when there's bodies around him.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw this game. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvidas.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Hawks leading by 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jones, the pass to Reddish. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Jones. Pass to Bembry. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Boston. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and the shot is good.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
And good that time.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Tanner, high post, and stolen by Jeff Teague. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jones. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team. Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Here's Dedmon. Can't hit from in close. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Kanter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kanter's got 7 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Teague. And it's Fernando in at the 4. Here's Dedmon. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. And there's the rebound by Dedmon, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Teague. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Beyond the arc. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 1. And that one's good. Hunter. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hayward finds Smart. Tatum against Young. Hayward on the wing. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Marcus Smart. Young taking his time here. Outside Collins. Inside. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 3. The pass to Hunter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Out to Hayward. Poked away. And here we go. In the corner. Herter with it. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Walker. Got that one up quick.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Wanamaker, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Young drives in, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. To the right side. Collins with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Damian Jones is checked in for Collins. And it's Bembry in for Kevin Herter. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. Young dishes to Hunter. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. Brown kicks to Tice. Passes it to Walker. Poked loose. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Teague.
But Jeff Teague leaks out perfectly, uses his speed to beat everybody up the floor.
Williams, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum against Capella. Reddish kicks to Bembry. Outside Teague, 6 to shoot. Here's Capella, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Smart subbed in for Walker. Williams with the steal. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Smart kicks to Williams. Tatum at the elbow. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. The kick out to Tatum. Now here's Cantor. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hits it. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And that's a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Enes Kanter. What a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Walker the pass to Tice. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. He kicks it to Capella. Young for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Over to the wing. Hunter the pass to Capella. Young for 3. Up again. And Collins is right there. Collins has got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Walker the pass to Tice. Hayward outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. To end the run. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Capella with the bucket. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bembry the pass to Dedmon. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion. Marcus
Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. the ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Bembry. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Brown the pass to Williams. Dedmon with the block. And he recovers it. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bruno Fernando comes in for Clint Capella. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. Cantor, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. It's blocked, but he gets it back. Fast break, the Hawks. Teague with the ball. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, listen, dunking is not just for the bigs, right? How about your point guard, Jeff Teague, finishing with authority? Nice.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Bembry. Teague kicks to Reddish. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And then Jones with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
It's stolen by Jones. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead. They finish off the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Then there's Teague. Then it's Jones. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Cantor. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 9 points for Enes Kanter.
Well, you have to admire Cantor's awareness of the shot clock. That thing was dwindling quickly.
Right wing to the inside. Stolen by Cantor. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Smart.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Teague. And a change for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter.
Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
Celtics trail by 14. The pass to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Fades away. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Tice. Just 5 on the clock. Young, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Tice trying to break free. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young left side from downtown. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Tatum passes to Tice, and the layup's good off the glass. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Smart. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
To the left side wing. Collins with it. He's picked up by Walker. Collins dishes to Young. Back to Collins. The kick out to Young. Over Tatum. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? There's Walker with the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Teague surveying the D. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
Jump ball.
And the Hawks with possession here. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Passes it to Ojale. And here is Williams. Down low. And stolen by Dedmon. Now Reddish. Dedmon passes to Reddish. Shots good by Dedmon.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Cantor's shot is off. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
2K TV challenge.
Coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have Diego.
Kevin, thank you.
Oh, that's a great story. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Walker in at the point. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Passes to House. Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tice in the high post. Hayward finds Tice. Now Hayward. Tatum on the wing. A 3. Westbrook pulls it in. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Kept alive. Here's House. Makes it off the glass.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Walker the pass to Tice. It's good.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Pass to Tucker. Kicks it out to Covington. Harden with it. Out to the right wing. House the pass to Harden. Over Tatum. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the layup falls.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Harden outside. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
It's 2-on-1. And Tice throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Gordon's checked in for Houston. Harden kicks to Gordon. Back to Harden. Can they get it? And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Celtics leading by 4.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. And if he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Now here's Smart. Tatum passes to Tice. And it's rebounded by Covington. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Smart with the ball. Now Covington defending. With the floater. No good that time. Harden with the defensive effort. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lays in the alley-oop.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Westbrook against Walker. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 5 now. Outside Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Gordon. Harden outside. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Boston on top. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Oh, Tatum in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Rivers passes to Carey. Houston moving it around. Now McLemore. Pass to Green. And foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Boston getting another chance here. Here's Kanter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, Kanter can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's McLemore. Green kicks to McLemore. And the pass to Rivers. He dishes it to Green. That one doesn't drop. Hayward with some nice D.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. passes it to Rivers. Over to the wing. And it's Green missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the jam by Hayward.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Here is House. Pass to Rivers. Back to Carroll. Now Rivers. Pass to McLemore. Stolen. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Rivers. And finished off by Rivers.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is House. McLemore, the pass to House. Rivers gets a wide open look. A putback. And no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Dishes to Cantor. Back to Smart. The three. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Rivers. And finished off by Rivers.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Smart. Cantor kicks to Hayward. Right side, Williams. It's stolen by Carroll. Rivers passes to Green. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And so Boston again turning it over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for DeMar Carroll. James Harden, he's checked in for McLemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harden, that's good.
Now you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Outside, Walker. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. And there's the pass to Tucker. In the corner, it's Westbrook. In the corner, Harden puts up a 3. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Harden's got the first points of the second half here for Houston.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter. Blinding speed. Walker can be an unstoppable force in transition.
Rockets trail by 8. Left side, Westbrook. Houston moving the ball around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
Gordon's checked in for Danuel House. And Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they look to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now here's Gordon after Jaylen Brown's miss. Westbrook finds Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And that one is good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Harden the pass to Gordon. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Gordon. Pass to Tucker. Harden outside. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 6. Over in the corner, Brown. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Westbrook. Comes up empty down low. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Back to Walker. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And, you know, you want to see Walker do more of this. Sharing the rock, getting his guys going. That's good stuff.
Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Here's Wanamaker following the 3 by Houston that way. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Austin Rivers. Westbrook dishes to Tucker. Right wing. And McLemore kicks it to Tucker. Westbrook against Williams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Wanamaker. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by McLemore. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Westbrook finds Gordon. The rebound by the Celtics. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brown the pass to Williams. And Wanamaker has it in the corner. To the paint. It's stolen by McLemore.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Williams, that's good.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And McLemore kicks to Gordon. Off target from the wing. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jaylen Brown out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. And finished off by Westbrook.
Strong hands, a good athlete, smart at the defensive end. Carroll pretty good at stealing the ball away.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Williams passes to Smart. Here's the three. That shot off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Boston making some changes. Tatum comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Smart. And a change for the Rockets. James Harden. He's checked in for Gordon. Brown against Westbrook. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Brown. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Westbrook. McLemore. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Tatum on the wing. For the three. Boston. No good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Chandler. He kicks to McLemore. Here's Westbrook. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Outside Williams. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 6 to shoot. For three, Hayward. It's rebounded by Houston. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Carroll. Westbrook against Walker. Carroll passes to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Chandler throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Williams finds Tatum. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop.
Oh, get it!
Attacks the rim.
What a throw down there. Man!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
I'll tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep three-point range, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Carroll. Chandler dishes to Westbrook. Chandler kicks to Westbrook. Back to Chandler. Passes it to McLemore. And stolen by Hayward. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Can they get it? And Walker with the layup.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
Rockets leading by 8. And an intentional foul right there. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. And Daniel House subbed in for Ben McLemore. Harden finds Tucker. Shoots from the right block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Houston.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Feeds to Tucker. Back to Harden. There's the three. A shot missing. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And stolen by Williams. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
side, it's all-time Damian Lillard, all-time Zion Williamson, and all-time Kobe Bryant.
And don't forget, it's all on Hall of Fame difficulty. We opened up this year's 2K TV challenge to the community a few weeks ago, and the first member.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Collins. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And it's the Hawks ball.
Top of the line, competitive spirit for PJ Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston. The unique lefty stroke of Harden. He's become incredibly consistent from deep.
In the corner, Collins with it. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young way outside. The Rockets pull it in. Harden finds Tucker over to the left wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down low. And the layup is good. Tucker's got his second bucket.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Up again. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside. Here's Young. Passes it to Capella. It's Young on the wing. 11 feet away. Rebounded by Tucker. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Harden from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Damian Jones is checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Kevin Herter. Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. Harden inside the three-point line. Another miss by Houston.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
The kick out to Young. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now Harden after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the left wing. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Russell Westbrook.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Damian Jones. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. And it's Bembry in for DeAndre Hunter. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. McLemore's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And Green gets it to go.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
Young dishes to Dedmon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Back to McLemore. Gordon finds Green. In the corner, it's Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
Take a break.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dedmon. Good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. And some nice passing there by Houston. He kicks to Carroll. Out left to the wing. Unloads from 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the forward boy at Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Jeff Green drops them both. Reddish with the ball. Fernando. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? James Harden getting it done for Houston. He notched 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Ben McLemore. Damari Carroll is out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. Right side Teague. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Dedmon throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Rivers kicks to McLemore. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. And Green is right there. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Teague, the pass to Fernando. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Rivers on the wing. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 5. Right side Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Collins against Covington. Collins kicks to T. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jones checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for T.
Physical defense, possible they could have called a foul there. But Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Huerter passes to Hunter. Back to Huerter. To the middle. Here's Jones.
That's great work on D. At that end of the floor, Tucker never stops working.
Jones, no luck.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
Young outside. There's the pass to Huerter. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .158 left to play here in the half. Harden dishes to Tucker. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hunter, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
But one thing you hear about Tucker from former coaches and teammates is what a natural leader he is. He has that presence and confidence in the locker room and on the court.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. Reddish the pass to Hunter. Young against Westbrook. Harden outside. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
From deep, Collins. The Rockets pull it in. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hunter. Right side, Jones. Stolen by Harden. The 3 ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got 11 points.
Sharp passes there from Westbrook. You like seeing him be active and trying to set up his teammates.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Harden outside, launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Stolen by Harden. Over Reddish. Offline from the high post. So as we conclude.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 11 points and as great as... Thanks for joining.
In the gym trying to work my break though.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Harden outside from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Capella.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
And here's Young from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Hawks.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Outside Westbrook. Kicks it to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. Harden left side. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Passes it to Herter. It's Young on the wing. No good from outside.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now the pass to Hunter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Herter passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Herter, no good.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Tucker finds Covington. Back to Tucker. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 14 points.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Young. McLemore, the pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Rockets leading by 13. Rivers passes to Gordon. On the wing, Green. Pass to Carroll. Houston moving the ball around. Stolen by Collins. Goes back up. Here's Fernando. Pass to Bembry. Dedmon in the corner. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Here's Fernando. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The Hawks trail by 11. Passes to Bembry. Teague against Carroll. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Back to Gordon. It's Carroll on the wing. Rivers dishes to Green. The pass to Rivers. From deep, McLemore. It's good from long range. McLemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
And so it's Houston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
I got yours. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's McLemore in at the 3 slot. Westbrook passes to Harden. Off target from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Harden has a wide-open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Young for 3. A shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Down low, kicks it out to Harden. It's stolen by Capella. Herter passes to Young. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Atlanta. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. The dish to Capella. Back to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Rockets leading by 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hunter's checked in for Jones, and a change for the Rockets. Daniel House has checked in for Eric Gordon. Pass to Young for the 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any small.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The Hawks again can't hit. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. House kicks to Westbrook. Covington passes to Harden. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 14. Young from outside, nailed from three-point land. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Well, they're really making a point of keeping... Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. It's tipped. It's stolen by Reddish. He's got a clear path. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook. It's the first that brings them to within 10. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in, and so he hits both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The three from Harden. Cranes the three-pointer. Harden's got 23.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. That shot off. Great D that time from Westbrook. There's the triple. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Covington. 26 points for him.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Fires from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Young against Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Houston moving it around. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Young from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Harden, no good. Here's Herter. They get it back.
And one thing about Hunter, he never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and
switching it up. Not only are you playing one cover athlete, not only are you playing two cover athletes, but all three cover.
The tall buildings of downtown. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And it's good, 2 points.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
To the paint. Pass to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Young with no one around. No good on the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Offensive rebound in the corner. Herter with it. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young for 3. And another shot. Capella, the pass to Collins. Kicks it to Hunter. Over Tice. Hunter, no good.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
To the left wing. Capella finds Collins. It's deflected. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. Brown the pass to Hayward. He dishes it to Walker from the left block, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Hawks have got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. And Tatum over to help. Passes it to Herter. It's Young on the wing. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Now Young, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And it's Capella missing. Hayward, left side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Oh, that's blocked, and he gets it back. Brown against Capella. The dish now to Hunter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Boston making some changes. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Then for the Hawks, Jones checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And DeAndre Bembers subbed in for Kevin Herter. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Trae Young. Wanamaker the pass to Smart. Top of the key, Wanamaker. To the middle, picked off in midair. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Reddish. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Celtics leading by 8. A 3 ball. Bembry with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. He kicks it to Dedmon. Out to the wing. And breathe a pass to Dedmon. Jones against Cantor. Outside Teague. A three. Rebound by Williams. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. Atlanta with the rebound. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bembry. Teague. No dice on the putback jam. Smart deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Williams. And Jones sends it back. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And Reddish out there running on the break. That's the best way to reward a teammate for that kind of defensive pressure.
And it's Brown missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Fernando. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Hawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Smart misses. Atlanta with the ball. Fernando, the pass to Reddish. Left side, Jones. Teague with a clean look. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Teague's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smart passes to Williams. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Hawks trail by 3. And Teague has it in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. The pass to Jones. That shot misses. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Williams. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Left side, Brown. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Bembry. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. You're Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is, a team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
And it's in there. Here's Walker. He's got 6. To the paint. The putback. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hunter, the pass to Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Hayward. Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young from outside. Hayward grabs the board. Celtics leading by 4. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, he might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Cantor checked in for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Marcus Smart. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Back to Dedmon. Pass to Herter. Young for 3. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Tatum. Knocks down the 10-footer. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And that one's good. Hunter. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tice passes to Tatum and stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter.
Herter now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. 11 seconds left here in the second. Walker the pass to Tice. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Celtics.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Things were going Boston's way from the beginning. They strung together several impressive trips down. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. It's double-checking, and the game continues on. They are just killing them on the interior.
Hayward on the wing. Inside. Here's Tice. Open and close and nails it. Tice has got his first 2 points.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Out to the right wing. Here's Herder. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And Walker kicks to Hayward. The tray. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. Wanamaker's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teagan for Young.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bembry shot good.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
And Brown over to help. Pass to Capella. The pass to Fernando. Brown with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. It's deflected. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reddish has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Offensive rebound. Tice. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Tice has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Hawks leading by 8. To the inside. Capella kicks the tee. Pass to Bembry. Reddish with the ball. Tatum on him. Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Williams can't hit. Atlanta leading by 12. Bembry the pass to Teague, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Williams, that's good.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Dedmon. Guarded closer. Reddish. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And
this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line, very good at using his body to draw contact.
And so Tatum nails them both. And Teague's at the ball here for Atlanta. Bembry kicks to Reddish. Passes it to Teague. This one for three. Atlanta gets it back. Feeds it to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, the athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 11 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Walker and Smart, the guard. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams, and it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Kevin Huerter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the middle. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Cantor.
The number of go-to moves and a soft touch. Cantor can crush you inside.
Collins passes to Jones, and then Jones with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. That one goes in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jones dishes to Collins. Young for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, this is what makes Cantor so offensively capable. He can not only score, but he draws fouls to get to the free throw line as well.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Smart.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Hunter kicks to Young. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Now here's Tice. He's tightly guarded. Brown the pass to Walker. Down low. Here's Cantor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Young's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Brown kicks to Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Good on both. The Hawks leading by 13 to the inside. Hunter banked in off the glass. And it's 7 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Young inside. Brown on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Celtics trail by 15. Outside, Walker lets it go with the 3. Here's Tice. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot's good by Walker. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Young passes to Collins. Young inside. Guarded by Walker. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Tatum. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
He's off on the second.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Atlanta leading by 12. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Walker with a clean look, and the lead is down inside single digits.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard, and when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
That one goes. Count it. Young's got 11 in the second half.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Young's shot is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Young from outside drills the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hunter dishes to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Herter. On its way from Young for 2. That shot off the mark. And so the Hawks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And that shot should leave no... And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the small forward position. Now here's Covington. Westbrook finds Harden. 6 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Pulls up. High post. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Kicks it out to Covington. Houston moving the ball around. Harden can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count that bucket. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Harden. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Westbrook dishes to Covington. Inside. From deep. Harden, no good.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Brown. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. Kicks to House. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Tice. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3 and D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
Now here's Tatum. From the arc. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he makes that one.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Walker. To the paint. From 10 feet out. Tice, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
There's 1:34 left in the first. Down low, here's Tice. Rebounded by Tucker.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Tice. Hayward goes in. Stolen by Tucker. Passes it to House. Covington finds Westbrook. To the middle. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. Hayward passes to Tatum. And the basket is good. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Takes the three. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Covington.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Hayward dishes to Brown. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Dishes to Covington. Back to Harden. Wide open. Up again. And Covington stays with it.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
With 2 seconds left, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 9.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Green kicks to Carroll. Houston moving it around. McLemore, the pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon for 3. They grab their own miss. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now the pass to Smart. Here's Wanamaker, defended by Gordon. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by McLemore. Houston in the lead. Pass to Gordon. It's Carroll on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Wanamaker's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Inside, here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Rivers with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Carroll. And here is Green, guarded by Smart. Green kicks to McLemore. Gordon outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Nice shot by Smart.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rockets trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Wanamaker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch, and Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams kicks to Smart. Launches it.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Boston again missing. The Rockets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Williams, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside, here's Westbrook, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Houston. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. The shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Houston. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Harden dishes to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Pass to Hayward. Walker against Gordon. Walker the pass to Williams. Count that one. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Harden way outside. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Gordon Hayward has an exceptional ability to get out on the break. This guy's a terrific athlete who the defense has trouble staying in front of.
From deep, Harden. And Boston with the rebound. Walker looking for an opening. Smart passes to Hayward. He dishes it to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking... That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward. Tice kicks to Hayward. From outside the arc, the Rockets pull it in. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Rockets trail.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside, Walker. To the wing on the left. Back to Tice. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harden has a wide open look. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Listen, if you're going to give Kemba Walker that kind of shot, he will take it. Makes it look easy.
Harden way outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The 9-foot shot. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Well, Russell Westbrook is as powerful a dunker as there is in the league. You almost feel bad for the rim.
And Tice throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's House, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. McLemore's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carroll passes to Rivers. There's the feed to Green. Back to Rivers. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The offensive rebound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Green finds Carroll. Here's Rivers. Tipped away. Celtics trail by 3. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
The Celtics have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Left side, Gordon. And they're on the break. Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Celtics have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And that one falls for Williams. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A 2-point game. Outside Gordon. Houston moving it around. Feeds it to Green. Taken away by Williams. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. Good work there as it goes. Smart's got 6.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
The Rockets with another miss. Celtics on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Basket good. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Smart, the guard. Williams is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Cantor. Tight defense on him. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Gordon's checked in for Danuel House. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice comes in for Enes Kanter. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Smart.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
To the middle, here's Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Tice passes to Hayward. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Gordon Hayward has an interior game that is solid. He's outstanding using his height and his touch on the interior.
On the wing, Harden. Back to Covington. Outside Gordon. Harden left side. He feeds it to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Westbrook passes to Tucker, and stolen by Hayward. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Brown, good. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Stolen by Walker. Here's Tice. That one a little long.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown finds Williams. Back to Brown. And there's the pass to Tice. Covington with the steal. Harden with it. Now defended by Hayward. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Harden. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 3. And stolen by Gordon. And it's Houston on the break. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
From deep, Walker. Boston again missing. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Tice. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
And here's Walker outside. The shot that time, not on target. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here we go. Oh, and they take the lead. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
Walker finds Tice. And there it is for him. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Now the dish to Covington. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in, and so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
It's stolen by Tice. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker leading the charge. Tatum no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Here's Tucker. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Walker. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Yes!
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
Ball's not loose. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Money!
And they still have a foul to give at this point. A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Tatum on the wing. Tice, no one around him. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Timeout called the Rockets. The score is tied at 62. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just...
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to Houston, and away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And McLemore slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Tatum looking around. Off target with his 3. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
Tice finds Hayward. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Covington. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range. And Boston with the rebound. Walker with it. Now Covington defending. Shot's good by Walker.
Kemba Walker loves the big moment. He never shies away. Beautifully done.
Here's Westbrook. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Harden outside, inside, and Tucker kicks to House. Some nice passing there by Houston. Harden the pass to Tucker. In the corner, Harden releases. That one wide left. Boston trailing. And here's the break. Back to Smart. to tie it up.
I tell you, Marcus Smart, ready to deliver under duress, tough situation. What boys.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Westbrook. It falls!
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Walker finds Tice. Left side, Smart. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
The defense looking completely lost. Marcus Smart just toying with them in the paint.
Here's Harden. It's in!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
The three from Tatum. Right between the eyes.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
From 8. It's off.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They had to scrape and